Praise the Lord, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back to another Good Morning Grief Devotion. It's your boy, Pastor Corey Allen Duncan, Senior. Grateful, thankful for this day, for this time, and for this opportunity to lead you in a very special way in today's Good Morning Grief Devotion. This is the daily grief devotion that is strategically designed to help you to navigate through your grief one day at a time. What is grief? I'm so glad you asked. Grief, my brothers and sisters, it is the natural, the normal, the necessary response to loss, change, and transition that results in the expression, feelings, and emotions. Grief is what you feel on the inside. Mourning is how you reveal it on the outside. Therefore, we don't suppress it, but we express it. We don't ignore it, but we explore it. We don't conceal it, but we reveal it. We don't lock it up, but we let it out. And that's why we shout good morning, because morning is a good thing. And I'm so grateful, so glad that you're here with us on today as we lead you in a very special way in today's Good Morning Grief Devotion. Today, my brothers and sisters, is day 354. I appreciate y'all for coming back for some more. We're going to talk about silent night. When grief is loud. We're going to talk about silent night when grief is loud. Let's talk about it, y'all. Be still and know that I am God. Silent night paints a picture of calm, peace, and rest. But grief knows that nights are rarely silent. When the lights go out and the world slows down, memories get louder. Questions surface. Tears fall easier. Sleep feels distant. When the lights go out, the memories get louder. Silent night wear, right? Because everything gets louder. It seems like everything slows down and intensifies at night, especially in the initial stage or even seasonal, right? That's when everything is kind of calm. The memories get louder. Question starts to resurface. Oh man, so much goes on, so much takes place, so much we begin to think. This ain't focusing. So much that begins to run through our mind, questions that we have, thoughts we begin to think. It takes place a lot of times at nighttime. Sleep feels distance. We'll wake up. We'll go to sleep, but then we'll wake up and we'll just be awake. It'd be 3:43 in the morning. It'd be 4:17. We're just lying there with our minds racing. The first Christmas night was quiet on the outside, but it was heavy on the inside. A young mother far from home, borrowed space, uncertainty about the future. Silence didn't mean ease, it meant waiting. And it was into that quiet, uncertain night that God came close. Y'all see the connection? Y'all see the parallel? Similar, right? Similar situations regarding the night. But it was into that situation, into that quiet place, that guess what? God came close. Grief works the same way, y'all. Silence doesn't mean removing the pain, it reveals it. Silence doesn't remove the pain, it reveals it. God does not avoid the quiet places, He enters them. He meets you when grief speaks loudest and sits with you when words fail. It's the God factor as you navigate through your grief, man. He's present. He's there. He meets with you when grief speaks the loudest, right? When word sits with you when words fail. You don't need to fill the silence with strength, explanations, force peace. Sometimes the holiest thing you can do is simply be still and let God be present in the noise of your sorrow. Sometimes that is the holiest thing you can do. The most holy thing you can do is sit still and let God be present in the midst of your sorrow. As you navigate through this season, as memories of your loved ones come up, as you think about them, as you remember the Christmases that you once had for them, as you have your moments during the daytime or even at nighttime, because you gonna have them. You've been having them. Y'all, the most holy thing you can do, simply be still. Let God be present in the noise of your sorrow. This night may not feel peaceful. Your heart may not feel calm, but God is still there. He is a very present help in the time of trouble. You may have unrest. You may have questions, and your heart burns and it aches. I'm telling you, I ain't telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I know. And as you navigate through this season, right? This loud, silent night, right? As you navigate this, you got to understand the power and the importance of God is still there. Even when grief is loud, his presence is closer than you think. Here's your point of application tonight. Turn off the noise for 1 minute. No music, no phone, no distractions. Just sit quietly and pray. Lord, meet me in this silence. Be near when my grief feels loud, and let stillness become space for God's comfort. Meet me in this silence. Meet me in this silence. Be near when my grief feels loud. Oh, it's so loud. Please be near. And let stillness become space for God's comfort. Today, it's day 354. I appreciate y'all for coming back for some more Silent Night when grief is loud. Y'all, I'm telling you now, if you haven't already, y'all gonna have these moments. Kelly Bibbins says, please pray for my former student, Cleveland. His mama passed recently. Thank you, Kelly Bivens. Y'all lift up Cleveland and the passing of his mother. This is the season, y'all. Whether it's out the blue, whether it's constant, whether it just comes from nowhere, right? This is the season that we navigate through, remembering, right, our loved ones that are precious and near and dear to us. And you got to know that God is closer now than ever before. And he will, thank you, Miss Diane, meet you in the silence. He's going to comfort you. He's going to help you. Be still and know that he's God. When it seems unbearable, when it seems intensified, when it seems like, man, right, that grief wave just comes and gets you. Know that God is right there for you and he will carry you through. I appreciate y'all. I'm pulling for y'all, showing up for y'all. Love y'all with the love of the Lord. I know it's rough and tough and stuff, but we gonna make it. Hope and pray y'all have a sensational Saturday. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place for another Good Morning Grief devotion. Good morning.